Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a WZ-111 Model 5A. It's a Tier 10 Chinese heavy tank. It's located on the south spawn of Redshire, and this one is under the command of Awppenheimer. 2 marks on the barrel, almost ready to start. 13cm gun, capable of doing 490 alpha and penetrating 250mm with standard ammo with a heat that goes up to 340. It's basically similar to the T10 in many ways. Straight front, that V on the gutter. It's very much the same as the T10, but it's not a T10. It was the Chinese attempt to actually create a tank similar to the IS-2 and the IS-3. And they started the project in 1960, and they didn't develop the WZ-111 or finally get the prototypes done until 1964. Well, Oppenheimer's going to take it up to the Zeppelin, and he's got a Bobject with him, which is quite useful because obviously he's going to take a lot of the focus from the enemy, the Bobject, because obviously he's so difficult to kill. And that means that Oppenheimer can then get shells into the enemy whilst they're focusing on someone else. He's made his way up this corner, which is a good way to start, but gun depression isn't great on this tank. It's only 7 degrees max. It's not a huge amount. And there's an AMX-50 there, he's an autoloader, so goes for the Polar, gets it, 490. Blocked the shot that came back from the AMX. Popping up again. Oh, blocked another one. Yeah, good angle that one as well. Goes for another one. Oh, decides to put it into the side of the E4, which is actually a good choice. That guy can't turn his turret all the way around, but he can do a lot of damage. Lovely shot there into the AMX-50B again. Goes for the other cupola this time. Okay, who's going to be the next recipient of the shell? He's loaded the heat this time to make absolutely certain. It looks like most of the enemy are focusing on the Bobject again. Yep, they're looking around the other side. They're leaving this side empty. He's just blocked a shot that came from, well, it was a Foch 155, but yeah, the Foch actually hit him in the tracks. He did take some damage from a Waffenträger auf Panzer IV, but he's got the side of the Foch at distance. Oh, it went right over the top of him. It was aimed at the right side, but it went high, but he can penetrate that E100. He didn't get that one in. His reload time is 9.25, but the reload time of the... oh, that's another penetration. The reload time of the WZ-111 Model 5A is normally 10.74, so he's actually knocked at least a second and a half off that. E100's popped down. He did take a shot for 613, which is a very high roll indeed, and he's just blocked another shot from the AMX, and this time round he does get the Waffenträger for 492, which is another high roll. He's angling to side scrape out. Oh, he took one in the tracks, but it swallowed the shell. T57 heavies engaging the 50Bs, or one shot I think is... Oh, lovely shot right into the side of the T54E1. He made a bit of a boo-boo there. He's managed to put himself the other side of the Bobject, but he is now gone. And he gets around into the E4, who's almost dead. He's now racked up 4.5k. It looks like his teammates are having a bit of fun as well. Who's next? E100? Goes to lower plate. Yes, no problem. Low roll though. Now, he needs to get behind. Oh, took one in the tracks, but he fixed his tracks quickly. Goes for the weak spot on the turret. Gets it. He's killed the E100. That's his first kill. Now, kill the E4. Well, he didn't get the kill shot. Now he's just going to stay here to get the reload. Then he hit him in the side. Yep, that guy's gone. And that means now he's got 2 kills and just under 5k of damage. The Foch is side onto him. He'll have that. Oh, he hit him in the tracks. That was unfortunate. Go the most direct route. It gets you out of or below his gun depression, so he can't be hurt. Okay, he's going to approach in the low ground. Nothing the Foch can do. Once you get behind a Foch, it is basically done for. Because, of course, the pointy thing is at the front of the vehicle. And if you get behind the pointy thing, yeah, he can't hit you. Okay, A phase 1. 2 sets of tracks either side. Can't get a shot. He's the other side of that ridge line. He's not going for the Foch yet. Been spotted, though. Somebody up on the hill. It was an STB-1. The moment he poked out, he was seen. He can't see the STB-1. Took around for 368. That's a 105mm round, I think. Changing position. T-57's going up against the Foch. He's going to go around and try and get the STB from a different direction. Oh, it's a Leopard 1 up there as well. Okay, juicy morsels. The only one tank up on the enemy at the moment, but it looks like Awppenheimer's really scoring big in this one so far. And he's not even finished. He's still got 5 heat rounds, but he's using the AP. So this 13cm gun is pretty efficient without using heat. Okay, I think he decided he'd just go around, see if he can get a shot on that Foch. No, couldn't. Ah, now here's the Progetto. Locks on, gets one in, 415 low roll. He's got potentially 20% of the enemy hit pool, but not the high caliber yet. Goes for that plate. Easy. And a high roll, 536. Good shot. This is easy money. It's sort of low-hanging fruit, really. And he finishes off the Progetto, but he's now got the attention of the Leopard, who fires one into him for 402, and he can't get the reload done in time. He's now got an 8.4 second reload. He's down to 43 hit points. That Leopard stole a lot of his juice away. He's blocked 5,000 hit points. He's now got 6.2, but he is a one-shot. So he needs to be careful from now on. Okay, the Leopard's the other side of the hill. Oh, he's gone down to the copse. Okay, we still don't know where the Foch is. We expect he's in that little box at A8. He's kind of hiding out down there, waiting for people to appear in front of him so he can slot them. Better stay on this side of the hill, try and go around. The Leopard's probably waiting in the copse for anybody to come around his side of the hill. Somebody's going to have to move forward and see if they can locate that Foch so that Awppenheimer can then get shots on him from distance. The 66 is in the open. He's not being fired on. I think that's what encouraged Awppenheimer to make his way around that way as well. You can see where some of the rounds actually went in. One went directly beneath the turret ring, and the other one went through the side. Can't see them. It's a blind shot, that one. That Foch should be down in that corner, but the T-57 Heavy doesn't want to move forward because he's low on hit points as well. Only 646. If we don't take 2 shots from the Foch, yeah, I think it's 2 shots. He's not. His sixth sense is not going off though. Mind you, if it does go off, he's already probably being dialed in on by the Foch. Just trying to work out how they're going to deal with this. The M103 could go up the 1 row, or the 1 line, and try and approach the Leopard. That will keep him occupied whilst Awppenheimer goes over the top of the hill, but he's decided to do it himself. This is risky. Very risky, because we know the Leopard's got a very good gun. He's a very good sniper tank. Even with the gun depression of 7 degrees. Oh! The Leopard's been found, but we only just saw the top of his turret. So we know he's not in the cops anymore. Okay. He can possibly get a long range shot. No. Didn't get that. At least we know where he is. He's in the northwest corner. Kind of boxing himself in. The M103 has moved up. That pushed pressure on the Leopard prototype. There's only 5 enemy tanks left. There's the Leopard again. And he is a good player. Can you get a shot? No, he's trying to engage the M103. Okay, the Jaeger's found the Bosch. The T-57 Heavy did get taken out by... was it? Yes, the Jaeger killed the Bosch. The Bosch killed the T-57. In the other way round, actually. The Bosch got the T-57 first. I did say he was low on hit points. Managed to get 2 rounds into him, take him out. Okay, now, is he going to be spotted if he pops up over here? That STB-1 as well is somewhere around. He's probably in the cops as well. And I think the Arty's probably in there. There's the STB. Yes, he is in the cops. Okay. If he pulls over to get his gun down on that guy, he can possibly get a shot. Yes. Lovely! Gets a kill. That's 4 kills now for Awppenheimer, and he's now up to 6.3. He didn't have much in the way of hit points, that STB, but it is kind of revenge. Oh, M103 just got wiped out, and it was the Leopard. Now, the worry is then the Leopard might try to escape by running straight down the 1 line. Awppenheimer's looking towards the cops. The Arty's probably in there. It's a batch at 155.55. Leopard is kind of stealthy. They're trying to work out who's going to do what. The Jaeger is on the ARO. He could move up using the ARO straight towards the cops. The Progetto's moving into position. I think he's going to assist. If one of them goes up, they could scare the Batchat into revealing where he is. There's also a Conway. He's probably in the same area. Come on, you reveal yourselves. There's the Conway. Okay, he just tried to hit them. The Progetto, 2-minute warning. Got the top of his turret. Didn't get the shot in. Progetto dies. And the Conway's gone. The Jaeger got a 17 centimeter. There's the Leopard. He did try to run. He's a good player. Gets a hit. 520. High roll. The Batchat's been spotted. The Jaeger and the Striv can both go for him now. Can he get a shot into the... Yes, he does, and he kills the Leopard. That's 5 kills. 1 more kill to get the Top Gun. There's only 1 enemy left. It's the Batchat. He just needs the guy to reveal himself. And with his Alpha, he should be able to take the guy out. The Batchat fired in this direction. Only got the top of the vehicle, but the Jaeger finishes him off. So he misses out on the Top Gun. But he does survive the battle with the highest damage. It must be 7,060 hit points. And here's the end of battle results for that one. And it was an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the WZ-111 Model 5A. He got a 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points for his own vehicle. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually ended up with 5, just 1 short of getting that Top Gun. I think it was a bit disappointed he didn't get it because you could see the cupola of the Batchat 155.55, but he just didn't have a clean shot at that range. And before he could get the shot in, I'm afraid his teammate in the Jaeger took him out. He also picked up a shell-proof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, and a hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks, as well as a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8. He got a high caliber. He did get the highest damage in the game, no problem with that. And he also got a steel wall for blocking the most damage in that game. His win rate from the game was 10,023. And yep, you learn a lot from watching Awppenheimer play. Let's have a look at team score and see where he is. Top of the table, 7,060 hit points. The next high scorer was that leopard player. I did say he was rather good. He got a patrol duty for 4,744 hit points. The next high scorer being the Foch, who got 4,212. When it came to kills, it was Awppenheimer with 5 kills. 4 kills went to the Foch 155. Yes, he was a good player. 3 kills went to the Leopard and the Jaeger on his own team. And the Leopard on the enemy team, or Leopard Prototype, got 2 kills along with the E100. When it came to base XP, he's got the top in all 3 columns. Yes, he's got that one as well. 1,398, which is enough for an ace tanker. 910 went for the Progetto, and 897 went for the M53, M55, who picked up a Confederate in that game. And Awppenheimer was the only one to get over 1,000 base. He fired 28 shots in that game, got 20 direct hits and 18 penetrations. Damage of 7,060 hit points, of which 1,782 were at more than 300 meters. He received 16 hits from the enemy, only 5 of which actually penetrated, 11 non-penetrations. A lot of those shots happened around about the Zeppelin, where they were firing into his tracks as they were trying to connect with his body, but they just couldn't, and they just kept missing. He kept showing the wrong side of the body, the track side, and they hit that instead. 2 hits received by way of splash damage. Well, one of those came from the Batchat, who tried to get him towards the end of the game. He blocked 5,000 hit points of damage by his armor. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 in the enemy, killed 5, and did 1,669 hit points of spotting assist in that game. On a free-to-play account, he earned 70,598 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away a loss of 32,824 credits. The reason for that is he did fire a lot of heat in that game, and he found it necessary to do that because some of the opponents he were up against were very, very tough tanks to take down with standard ammo. He also got 7 bonds for his being tier 10, and 1,398 base XP, times 5 for the first victory of the day, 1,000 for completing the mission, 7,990 experience points altogether. So as I said, yes, you can learn a lot about how to play these tanks by watching how Awppenheimer does it. You can see there was a lot of tactical moves. He knew that he couldn't go around the other side of the hill without the Leopard possibly spotting him and taking him out. He knew that if he went over the top, there might have been somebody in the woods who would actually spot him. As it was the Conway who was in there, and of course the STB. And well, it was a very good performance because he was very careful towards the end not to waste those last few remaining hit points he had on letting the enemy get an easy kill. So he stayed alive long enough, and of course the best thing of all is he took out that Leopard Prototype as he was running for cover, trying to get into the castle as quickly as he could, and as a result he took out the best player on the enemy team. I hope you enjoyed that replay, and if you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below because it feeds the algorithms, and thank you for watching.